Hello, I am Professor Jambanathan speaking from Kailasanathar Temple. It is the most beautiful and the most ancient temple in the world, definitely. Hello, I am standing near the Nandi Mandapam, the bull, and can you see the huge Nandi, the sacred bull, and the whole Nandi Mandapam is in a very dilapidated condition but beautifully renovated by Archaeological Survey of India. But anyhow, the beauty of the temple attracts all kinds of visitors to this temple. Hello, this is the sacred tank of the temple. It is situated on the right side of the entrance. Okay. Judging from the position of the Nandi Mandapam and the sacred tank, we can assume that originally the temple should have been 5 times the size of the present one. Can you see the beauty of the main tower, main Gopuram, and the adjoining sub-shrines? As we come nearer and nearer, we can see the most impressive structure of this temple and the Gopuram rising above the Sanctum Sanctorum. As we are nearing the main entrance, we can see a sub-shrine on the left and the main entrance, and there are 6 sub-shrines on the right. This sub-shrine is standing by itself. It is a beauty incarnate. Now we can see all the 6 sub-shrines on the right, and all of them, they form a very beauteous line. Can you see the Shivalinga in one of the sub-shrines? Very beautiful. It is made of polished granite, several-sided feet. Now we have got inside the temple. Can you see the beautiful inside of the temple? It's very marvelous. And can you see the Dwarapalakas? Actually, the Dwarapalakas should have been renovated several times and recently by the Archaeological Survey of India. And this door is very rarely opened. Only the door on the side is always open. Can you see this panel of beautiful sculptures? Now we are inside the temple and we can see the beautiful entrance to the Sanctum Sanctorum. On the left, there is the Prahara. Can you see the beauty of the long Prahara? And it is beautifully decorated with a load of sub-shrines. There are several holy bulls like this all over, and all of them are in a very dilapidated condition. Archaeological Survey of India has taken every care to preserve that. Can you see the 3 bulls behind the Sanctum Sanctorum? And now we are at the back of the Sanctum Sanctorum. We can see the very beautiful main Gopura built on the Dravidian style. It is something like a pyramid and excellently sculpted everywhere on the Gopura. Can you see this is the back side of the Sanctum Sanctorum? And all around the Sanctum Sanctorum there are the sub-shrines. Although all the other holy bulls are dilapidated, this one seems to have been cut in half. How it happened, no one knows. Now we are on the left of the Sanctum Sanctorum. By looking at the number of Nandis there, originally my statement that the temple should have been 5 times the larger than the present one. From here, on the left of the Sanctum Sanctorum, the line of the sub-shrines. That line looks very beautiful, This is the right side of the sanctum sanctorum. Can you see a bull here sitting majestically? But this is also mostly eroded. As we saw in the other place, half spoiled or half broken Nandi. Here we see only 1/3 of the Nandi here. How it was broken, no one knows. And can you see the beauty of the pillar-like structure here with a lot of half-animal beautiful sculptures, This is the half-animal, half-human face. It's called the Yari. And that Yari was extinct long before. In all the sub-shrines, especially the larger one around the sanctum sanctorum, we can see the back panel, but the Shiva Linga is missing. What happened? No one knows, And now look at these sculpture of Yori, half animal, half human. Now from here we can see the main gopuram over the sanctum sanctorum, and also the right side of the prahara, beautifully situated with the sub-shrines and the Yari figure everywhere. About Yari we will learn more about it later. About Yari, in Puranarattrupadai, a long poem about Karihalan written by Mudattama Kanniyar, Yari is mentioned there. So there should have been some kind of animal there in the long back. And in Puranarattrupadai it's mentioned Yariyum and Kurulayum. So we can understand that Yari was there here, and that formed a model for the sculpture. A lot of inscriptions all over the temple, and the inscriptions should have been made over a long period by different kings. It is said that the temple was constructed by Rajasimha between the years 685 and 705, within 20 years. And actually the temple was completed by his son Mahendravarman III. But some researchers say that this kind of very great and very large temple should have existed long back in the dilapidated condition, and Rajasimha should have renovated it, rebuilt it. His son also should have rebuilt it and brought it to the present structure. But it seems that even most parts should have been destroyed by time or by vandalism. No one knows. But anyhow, the remaining parts tell us the beauty in which. And this temple is very unique, You cannot see such a temple anywhere in the world. It is in a Dravidian style, but altogether different. It's very unique. In no other temple we can see hundreds of standing lines, the symbol of the Pallava architecture. And actually this is Yari. Some people say that. And Yari is, as we already said, it is got half lion and half human. And as I already told you, it is mentioned only in one Sangam literature. Am I right to say that this Kailasanathar Temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, is the most beautiful in the world by any standards? I think more and more number of people should come over here, enjoy the beauty of this temple, and get the grace of God for all kinds of successes in this world. Can we say that this temple can be considered as one of the great wonders of the world? Beauty all over the temple, and for anybody to see for himself and accept that it is a wonder of the world.